In the intricate dance of the progressive understanding paradigm, the interaction between the archetypal antagonist and the archetypal man unfolds, weaving a narrative rich in contrasting qualities. The archetypal man, characterized by qualities of expression, steadfast commitment, and analytical scrutiny, engages in a dynamic interplay with the archetypal antagonist, whose attributes include articulation, adaptability, and intentional cultivation. The archetypal man, firmly rooted in the high ground of his territorial domain, embodies courage as he maintains a stable area of knowledge. This commitment signifies resilience and unwavering focus, creating a foundation for his encounter with the archetypal antagonist. As the man holds his domain, the antagonist introduces the element of migration, suggesting a dynamic process of transitioning between different areas of comprehension. The antagonist's resilience challenges the man's territorial stability, symbolizing an adaptability that sparks a transformative dialogue. Within the frame of story sharing, the archetypal man's systematic examination encounters the antagonist's intentional cultivation. The man's analytical scrutiny, driven by gratitude, meets the nuanced act of shaping and refining information. This collaboration contributes to a holistic understanding of the narrative within the context of progressive understanding, creating a synthesis of perspectives and interpretations. In the realm of expressing character, the archetypal man articulates his beliefs and perspectives, embodying harmonization. This intentional expression meets the antagonist's deliberate act of defining and expressing information, emphasizing humility. The interaction establishes a delicate balance between personal expression and clarity in identity, showcasing the importance of both virtues within the progressive understanding framework. As the narrative unfolds, the archetypal antagonist actively contributes to the revelation of character traits or identity, embodying compassion. This collaborative nature of knowledge sharing intertwines with the archetypal man's commitment to revelation, emphasizing the importance of mutual understanding and shared insights within the overarching context of progressive understanding. The strategic act of contacting or uncovering details about a character or concept introduces a purposeful and targeted approach by the archetypal antagonist. This in the intricate dance of the progressive understanding paradigm. In the ideal settlement of the semiotic of the progressive understanding paradigm, the archetypal antagonist, characterized by qualities represented by symbols, engages in a complex interaction with the archetypal man, embodying qualities denoted by symbols. The archetypal antagonist, with the symbol established character, represents a deliberate act of defining and expressing information about a character or concept. Within the settlement, this antagonist strategically shapes and refines information, contributing to a narrative that challenges the established norms and beliefs of the community. The symbols, holding domain, signifies the antagonist's commitment to maintaining a stable area of knowledge, but in a disruptive and confrontational manner. This challenges the status quo, symbolizing resilience and unwavering focus within the progressive understanding framework. The symbol, story sharing, indicates that the antagonist systematically examines narratives, introducing elements that disrupt the conventional understanding, fostering a sense of analysis within the settlement. On the other hand, the archetypal man, represented by the symbol, Jesus Christ, embodies qualities of leadership within the progressive understanding framework. This man seeks and follows the exemplary guidance provided by Jesus Christ, symbolizing a transformative journey guided by divine principles. The symbol, purpose alignment, signifies the alignment of resources within a holistic framework, emphasizing clear objectives and intentional organization to achieve specific goals. The symbol, express character, denotes the intentional expression of character traits, beliefs, or perspectives, highlighting the role of personal expression in the comprehension process. Within the settlement, the archetypal man and antagonist engage in a clash of ideologies. The archetypal man, guided by the principles of leadership and purpose alignment, seeks to maintain the integrity of the settlement's values. The archetypal antagonist, however, disrupts this harmony through intentional character definition and story establishment, challenging the established order and contributing to a narrative of complexity and conflict. This interaction unfolds in the settlement's idealized landscape, where the archetypal antagonist's actions aim to reveal hidden aspects of characters or concepts, symbolizing a collaborative yet disruptive approach to knowledge sharing. The archetypal man, in response, relies on leadership qualities and purpose alignment to navigate and mitigate the impact of the disruptive narrative, fostering a deeper understanding within the community. In conclusion, in the ideal settlement of the semiotic of the progressive understanding paradigm, the archetypal antagonist, characterized by qualities represented by symbols, engages in a complex and In the conceptual realm of the high ground, within the semiotic of the progressive understanding paradigm, an intricate dialogue unfolds between the archetypal antagonist, characterized by qualities represented by symbols, and the archetypal man, embodying qualities denoted by symbols. This dialogue delves into the nuanced exploration of the high ground, a symbolic terrain symbolizing courage, resilience, and unwavering focus within the progressive understanding framework. The archetypal antagonist, with the symbol, established character, and holding domain, signifies a deliberate act of defining and expressing disruptive information about the conceptual landscape, challenging the established norms and beliefs associated with the high ground. This antagonist strategically shapes and refines information, aiming to disrupt the stability of the high ground by introducing narratives that question the conventional understanding. The symbol, story sharing, further emphasizes the systematic examination within the narrative structure, symbolizing the act of scrutinizing information within a story, contributing to a holistic understanding of the high ground in the context of progressive understanding. Conversely, the archetypal man, represented by the symbol, Jesus Christ, embodies qualities of leadership within the progressive understanding framework. The high ground for the archetypal man is a symbolic territory to be maintained with courage and unwavering commitment to the divine principles embodied by Jesus Christ. The symbol, purpose alignment, reinforces the intentional alignment of resources within the high ground, emphasizing clear objectives and organized utilization of resources to uphold the sanctity of the progressive understanding framework. The symbol, express character, denotes the intentional expression of character traits, beliefs, or perspectives, showcasing how personal expression contributes to the comprehension of the high ground. As the archetypal antagonist challenges the high ground with disruptive narratives and intentional character definition, the archetypal man responds with courage and leadership qualities. The dialogue between these archetypal figures becomes a dynamic interplay of conflicting perspectives on what constitutes the high ground. The antagonist, in their pursuit of destabilizing the conceptual territory, engages in a strategic exploration of stories and character dynamics. Simultaneously, the archetypal man, guided by the principles of Jesus Christ, seeks to maintain the integrity of the high ground, ensuring that it remains a symbol of courage and unwavering commitment to divine principles. This interaction within the realm of the high ground encapsulates a tension between disruption and stability, as the archetypal antagonist challenges the established order and the archetypal man strives to uphold the virtues associated with this sacred territory. The dialogue becomes a crucial narrative within the broader context of the progressive understanding paradigm, shaping the understanding of courage, resilience, and unwavering focus within the conceptual category of the high ground. In the rich tapestry of the semiotic of the progressive understanding paradigm, the conceptual category of storytime, marked by symbols, kend, becomes the stage for a compelling interaction between the archetypal antagonist and the archetypal man. This nuanced dialogue unfolds within the framework of analysis, gratitude, and the systematic examination of narratives, symbolizing the intricate exploration of stories in the context of progressive understanding. The archetypal antagonist, characterized by the symbols establish character, holding domain, and teeps story sharing, engages in a deliberate act of defining and expressing disruptive information within the storytime category. This antagonist strategically shapes and refines narratives, challenging the conventional understanding of stories within the progressive understanding framework. The symbol emphasizes the intentional establishment of characters or concepts, contributing to a disruptive narrative that questions the established norms. The symbolizes the holding of domain, signifying a commitment to maintaining a stable area of knowledge, but in a confrontational manner that challenges the traditional narrative structure. The symbol further underscores the antagonist's engagement in the systematic examination of narratives, contributing to a holistic understanding within the storytime framework. Conversely, the archetypal man, represented by the symbols Jesus Christ, purpose alignment, and soul express character, approaches storytime with a commitment to divine principles and intentional expression of character traits. The symbolizes a transformative journey guided by the exemplary guidance of Jesus Christ, emphasizing the importance of narratives aligned with divine virtues. The tax symbol reinforces purpose alignment, setting clear objectives within the narratives to uphold the sanctity of the progressive understanding framework. The symbolizes the intentional expression of character traits, beliefs, or perspectives, showcasing how personal expression contributes to the comprehension of stories within the storytime category. As the archetypal antagonist disrupts traditional narratives within storytime, the archetypal man responds with a commitment to divine principles and purpose alignment. The dialogue becomes a dynamic interplay of conflicting perspectives on the nature of stories and their role within the progressive understanding paradigm. The antagonist, through intentional character establishment and domain holding, challenges the established narrative structure, introducing elements that foster complexity and tension. In response, the archetypal man, guided by divine principles, seeks to maintain the integrity of stories within the context of gratitude and analysis, ensuring that narratives align with virtues of the progressive understanding framework. This interaction within the conceptual category of storytime encapsulates a tension between disruptive narratives and the intentional expression of divine virtues. The archetypal antagonist, with their symbols of establishment, domain holding, and story sharing, becomes a catalyst for narrative complexity, challenging the conventional understanding. Simultaneously, the archetypal man, with symbols of leadership, purpose alignment, and express character, strives to ensure that stories within storytime remain aligned with divine principles, fostering in the rich tapestry of the semiotic of the progressive understanding. Within the conceptual category of character in the semiotic of the progressive understanding paradigm, an intricate dance unfolds between the archetypal antagonist and the archetypal man, characterized by the qualities and dan, respectively. This dynamic interaction takes place within the framework of articulation, attraction, and revelation, symbolizing the intentional expression of character traits, the strategic uncovering of details, and the collaborative nature of knowledge sharing within the context of progressive understanding. The archetypal antagonist, marked by the symbol, holding domain, and stack, contact character, embodies a deliberate commitment to maintaining a stable area of knowledge while strategically contacting and uncovering details about characters or concepts. This antagonist disrupts the conventional understanding of characters within the progressive understanding framework. The symbol, awe, signifies courage and resilience in defining characters, challenging established norms, while SAS underscores a purposeful and targeted approach to gaining insights, introducing elements of complexity within the character conceptual category. Conversely, the archetypal man, represented by the symbols Zakah, Jesus Christ, and purpose alignment, navigates the character framework with leadership qualities and a commitment to aligning resources within a holistic framework. The Tha symbolizes a transformative journey guided by divine principles embodied by Jesus Christ, emphasizing the intentional expression of character traits aligned with virtues. This symbol reinforces purpose alignment, setting clear objectives within the character conceptual category to uphold the sanctity of the progressive understanding framework. As the archetypal antagonist challenges the conventional understanding of characters, the archetypal man responds with leadership and purpose alignment. The dialogue becomes a dynamic interplay of conflicting perspectives on the nature of character expression and the intentional alignment of resources within the progressive understanding framework. The antagonist, through the symbols of holding domain and contact character, disrupts the stability of character definitions, introducing nuanced details that may challenge the established narrative. In response, the archetypal man, with the symbols of Jesus Christ and purpose alignment, ensures that character expressions align with divine virtues and clear objectives, contributing to the overall coherence of the progressive understanding framework. This interaction within the conceptual category of character encapsulates a tension between disruptive character definitions and the intentional expression of divine virtues. The archetypal antagonist, with their symbols of holding domain and contact character, becomes a catalyst for character complexity, challenging the conventional understanding. Simultaneously, the archetypal man, with symbols of leadership and purpose alignment, strives to ensure that character expressions within the character framework remain aligned with divine principles, fostering a deeper understanding within the community.
Zone A has fallen to the enemy. Do not allow more territory to be lost. The enemy has taken the lighthouse. Retake it at once. We cannot allow the enemy this strategic advantage. Returning to the battle.
Within the intricate landscape of the semiotic of the progressive understanding paradigm, the conceptual category of resources, denoted by symbols, becomes the stage for a compelling interaction between the archetypal antagonist and the archetypal man, characterized by the qualities and ding and t, respectively. This dynamic dialogue unfolds within the frames of land, teleological, and elucidate, symbolizing the intentional cultivation of meaning, the alignment of resources within a holistic framework, and the strategic uncovering of details within the context of progressive understanding. The archetypal antagonist, marked by the symbol, holding domain, intend, contact character, embodies a deliberate commitment to maintaining a stable area of knowledge while strategically contacting and uncovering details about resources. This antagonist disrupts the conventional understanding of resource alignment within the progressive understanding framework. The symbol signifies courage and resilience in defining resource domains, challenging established norms, while it underscores a purposeful and targeted approach to gaining insights, introducing elements of complexity within the resource's conceptual category. Conversely, the archetypal man, represented by the symbols Jesus Christ and express character, navigates the resources framework with leadership qualities and a commitment to intentional expression of character traits. The symbolizes a transformative journey guided by divine principles embodied by Jesus Christ, emphasizing the intentional utilization of resources aligned with virtues. The symbolizes the intentional expression of character traits, showcasing how personal expression contributes to the comprehension of resources within the resources conceptual category. As the archetypal antagonist challenges the conventional understanding of resource alignment, the archetypal man responds with leadership and intentional expression. The dialogue becomes a dynamic interplay of conflicting perspectives on the nature of resource utilization and the intentional alignment of resources within the progressive understanding framework. The antagonist, through the symbols of holding domain and contact character, disrupts the stability of resource definitions, introducing nuanced details that may challenge the established narrative. In response, the archetypal man, with the symbols of Jesus Christ and express character, ensures that resource utilization aligns with divine virtues, fostering a deeper understanding within the community. This interaction within the conceptual category of resources encapsulates a tension between disruptive resource definitions and the intentional expression of divine virtues. The archetypal antagonist, with their symbols of holding domain and contact character, becomes a catalyst for resource complexity, challenging the conventional understanding. Simultaneously, the archetypal man, with symbols of leadership and express character, strives to ensure that resource utilization within the resources framework remains aligned with divine principles, fostering a deeper understanding within the community. In the realm of worship, within the progressive understanding paradigm, the archetypal antagonist, characterized by qualities such as migration, resource alignment, and contribution to character, engages in a dynamic interplay with the archetypal man, embodying qualities of settlement trust, holding domain, and expressing character. The archetypal antagonist's migration quality manifests as a constant quest for exploration and transition within the conceptual landscape of worship. This antagonist, driven by a restless spirit, challenges traditional boundaries and seeks to expand the horizons of understanding within the domain of worship, pushing against the established norms. On the other side, the archetypal man, grounded in settlement trust, establishes a sense of rapport and integrity within the worship context. This character cultivates a deep connection with a community or group, fostering a stable and trustworthy environment where worship is anchored in a collective understanding and acceptance. The resource alignment quality of the archetypal antagonist introduces an element of strategic organization within the worship framework. This antagonist manipulates resources, potentially disrupting the traditional flow and utilization of elements associated with worship, challenging the established order and prompting a reevaluation of the purpose and meaning behind worship practices. In response, the archetypal man, representing holding domain, exhibits courage in maintaining a stable area of knowledge within the worship context. This character confronts the challenges posed by the antagonist's resource alignment, upholding steadfast commitment to the foundational principles of worship, emphasizing resilience and unwavering focus. The contribution to character quality of the archetypal antagonist signifies an active involvement in shaping and revealing the identity of characters within the worship narrative. This antagonist collaboratively engages in the knowledge-sharing process, introducing new perspectives and challenging established beliefs about the divine within the worship framework. In contrast, the archetypal man, representing expressing character, articulates personal beliefs and perspectives within the worship context. Grounded in humility, this character defines and expresses information about the divine with clarity, emphasizing the importance of personal expression. In the realm of worship, within the progressive understanding paradigm, the archetypal antagonist, characterized by qualities such as migration, resource alignment, and contribution to character,